channel. We're going to be doing a quick reading for our Cancer signs out there, guys. So come on in, get comfortable. We're going to see what messages we have for you guys, okay? Keep in mind that these are general messages. Do not try and make the story fit, guys. If it's not your story, it is not your story. Take what resonates, leave the rest for who it's for. This heat. All right, Cancer. Okay. Some of you guys are making smart decisions at this time. You have no wisdom. It's in reverse. Okay. Got a few. You have no more regret. So you're not feeling bad about the decisions that you're making. I feel like you're getting over it. You may have been feeling bad before about something, but it's like you're no longer holding on to any guilt about something here. This could involve broken promises. Maybe you guys are tired of broken promises. You have look it up. Yeah, I feel like you don't care about something anymore, Cancer. You also have figuring things out. So you could be trying to figure things out on your own. For her, not for him. It's in reverse. So I feel like you're more focused on you right now, Cancer. Like you're not really thinking about anybody else at this time. This is all about your healing, your journey, and what you need to be doing for yourself. You also, I love this. Stand up for yourself. Look at that. All right. So that's basically self-explanatory. Some of you guys are definitely taking a ground or taking a foot and putting it down in favor of you. You have another day. So you could be putting something off for another day at this time. Like you might be pacing yourself in regards to what it is you're going to do next or how you're going to respond to something. And as I said, that you have one step at a time, taking your time. You also have this is not okay. So I feel like you're making your peace with something. That's what I'm getting from your cards right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have Spirit is guiding you. It's in reverse. Spirit is guiding you too. It's in reverse. So some of you guys, you might be trying to make decisions right now without really thinking about them or even like listening to your inner guides. But keep in mind that regardless of how you feel, you might even feel like no one has your back. Even when you don't feel like Spirit's there for you, he's still there. Like, especially when you don't feel him. So you might feel like you're in the situation all on your own. But I feel like you're being smart about it. And regardless of what you feel, like you're not alone going through something here, okay? So let's see what else we have. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to see what else we have for Cancer. Oh, I did do a pre-shuffle for you guys before I got started, and in the pre-shuffle I saw that some of you guys, I don't know if this was past or something you're currently doing, but it was given this energy like someone was paying for someone else's treatment. I don't know if you were paying for someone's treatment plan. It had to do with some sort of education. I don't know if you're paying for someone to go to school for something, but it was draining you. Like it felt like your resources were being wasted, and you just kept doing it and you weren't getting anything out of it. It's like you're paying for someone else to be successful or something like that. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, which talks about you breaking a cycle here. You're no longer repeating the same action or the same cycle. Like you're not gonna sit in a situation that's not good for you and just keep going around the wheel over and over again. I see you breaking free of something, and in doing so, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities. This could be a new connection that you're going into. This could be a spiritual connection with understanding yourself, or it could be with you entering a new phase with someone that's specialty in your life. This could be a friend, a family member. This could also be someone that you're intimate with. You do have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The energy that I was getting when I did your pre-shuffle, the person that came out, their energy was coming out as as the Queen of Swords in reverse, as well as the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like someone who doesn't really put in a lot of effort, like they just let other people do things for them. And it's almost like I'm hearing like someone could have been rude or disrespectful, or like they didn't pay you tribute for the sacrifice you were making or something like that. And that's one of the reasons why you were kind of like focusing on yourself more. Let's see. Thank you, Abdor. I've been butchering names all day, forgive me. Reunion is possible with my partner. Oh, okay, that's sweet. Love it, Fatima. I'm glad to hear that when you guys are working on things. You do have the wheel and the world card in reverse here. So I feel like something's like you're staying in a situation. Like you're breaking free of a karmic cycle here, but it's more like an energetic situation. When it comes to your physical motion, it's almost like you're keeping in a situation, but energetically you're entering a new cycle with this situation, if that makes sense to you. You know? This could be both of you guys moving forward together, trying to embark on something different. Now, the world also talks about, it's the number 21, it's in reverse. So this talks about having to be more at peace when it comes to yourself, when it comes to being able to be okay with your own decisions, making a heart and mind decision so that you're comfortable with the outcome of it all in order for you to move forward. Now, you have to be mindful of that, especially with this being in reverse. Like, make sure that you're considering this. Like, are you doing something for you, or are you doing it for them? Is it better for both parties, or is it just better for one party? And you know what's funny? This is actually on top of that card that I pulled earlier, which says for her, not for him. But it's in reverse, which talks about it being for whoever the masculine is in this situation, or whoever you are in this situation. It's more for you. So be mindful about that, because you have to be at peace with whatever decision that you're gonna make in order to open up new windows, new doors of opportunity for you to move forward and explore new possibilities in your life. Now you have the Ten of Swords here. It's right side up at this time. Some of you guys may have suffered a lot of betrayal in the form of like people like stabbing you in the back, like breaking your trust, hurting you so deeply. This could also indicate past trauma that stems back like way before you started even dating or building friendship. It could also imply family trauma, like maybe you suffered a lot of pain in the past with when you were growing up, where people just kept taking advantage of you. There's a need for you to release that. I do see you guys in it, because as you look at this card here, you can see how she's kind of walking away from all these bad energies that's floating over her head that she may have been thinking about or sitting in for a while. But she's kind of walking into the sunset to kind of move away from that. And bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups, which is you basically, you could be avoiding people right now, crowds, like not wanting to be a part of a situation. Like if you don't fit into something or into a group of people, if the energy is just not right, you're not going to be a part of it. It's giving almost like hermit mode. Like you're mostly focused on taking care of you. Everybody else can wait. Now the Queen of Wands is here. It's right side up, right below the Lover's cards. I feel like you're really focused on people that are capable of being more independent, so they're not so dependent on you to solve their problems or fix their situations. Like you need a partner, like equal partnership, not so much somebody's pulling from you to the point that you keep giving and you're not receiving anything back. I feel like you're more being gravitated to that sort of energy at this time. You also have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is in reverse. Like this talks, and it's right underneath the World card, which is you being in that situation, like being in that stuck position where you're constantly paying or giving out your energy, giving out your money, giving out your resources. I'm hearing your thoughts. Some of you guys may have been sharing your thoughts to help benefit others, and it's almost like you never got anything from that. You never got a chance to really enjoy that for yourself or reap the harvest of your hard work. Everybody else has been reaping that from you. I'm good. How are you guys? Nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. You do have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and your overall energy so far, and this is in your pre-shuffle too, was you protecting yourself. Some of you guys might be feeling like people might be trying to combat or argue or say or have negative things to say about your dreams, your aspirations, the things you're trying to accomplish. When this card is here, like, I don't see you being very defensive against them. You're just quietly sitting there and ignoring them or blocking these things out and trying to focus on what you're doing at this time, so that you don't let outside influences jeopardize what it is you're trying to manifest for yourself. There's also this deep hunger that you have to create something for yourself, a safe space in a sense. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to bring it closer. But you see how the light is right over her stomach chakra? So this is talking about that hunger, that desire that you have inside of you. I was actually just speaking to a friend about this, the importance of this, the stomach chakra, which is about going, like, you know, when in scripture they talk about fasting, it had to do with that same energy source, which is here. When you're hungry for something, it makes you that much more driven to go and get it. It makes you that much more determined to go and get it, which is why fasting is such a powerful manifesting practice or gift that you exploit when you need it, especially when you're trying to accomplish something. Not at this time, but if you guys are interested in a question answer session, I could definitely set one up for you guys. Just let me know if you want to. Say yes if you guys want me to do like open questions, and I'll schedule one for you. I'll probably see if I can do it over the weekend, and we can all get together and do like open questions if you want. All right, so let's see what we're doing with the rest of these. Cancer. All right, so this fell out during the pre-shuffle too, which is the Five of Wands. So there is a lot of combative thoughts or process. Like, people could be arguing with you. That's what I'm getting here. Like, people are really fighting with you over what it is you want to do. And I feel like you're kind of trying to, like, make it past these energies here. You're standing up for yourself. You're not going to let just anyone convince you of anything. You're really focused on trying to get what you want, even if you have to fight your way to the top to get it. Whoo, child. There could be a lot of fights and arguments going on between you and your connection with whoever this person is too, with this Lovers cards. This could also be your thoughts. You could be in your head about something going back and forth, but you're very determined is what I'm seeing here. The Magician in reverse, the number one. Be careful of you being in your head too much about how you're going to accomplish something, because that can easily sabotage what it is you're trying to create. So there's a thing basically where you can there's a word that I'm looking for. You can contemplate the pros and cons of how something's going to work out, but if you sit in that space where you're constantly questioning yourself, constantly questioning your actions, your desires, what it is you want to do, it's almost like getting in your own way. It's gonna put a stumbling block, and it's gonna create this confusing energy instead of the matrix system that we live in here, which produces our own thoughts, and whatever we put out in, we manifest, even with your speech. So be careful with that as well, because you don't want to try to make something happen in your life in a state of confusion. Make sure you're doing things clearly, because it can backfire and it can go a little awry if you're not careful, okay? All right, let's see. All right, so the Two of Pentacles talks about feeling very overwhelmed. Like, some of you guys may have tried to take on more than you can eat or take a bite of recently, and it kind of just made you feel as if you weren't able to get anything out of it, to the point that it was too much. It overwhelmed you, that everything just kind of fell apart, which is why I kind of see you kind of taking a step back and doing things one step at a time. Like, not juggling more than one thing at this time would be your best interest. You also have the King of Swords here. Like I said, you may have been speaking really crudely of your own past activities. Like, I'm almost getting like someone who criticizes themselves quite harshly. This might be a characteristic of yours. Maybe you're your own worst critic. So when failure hits, or you feel like you haven't accomplished something, you kind of get you get down on yourself pretty hard. be mindful about that. There's a need for you to forgive yourself if something doesn't work. Remember, trial and error, like mistakes, they're okay. You don't have to get mad at yourself for messing something up. It's a learning opportunity. No mistake is actually a mistake. It's a chance for you to learn and build something better out of the ashes of it. All right. Now, bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So, and then you have the Justice card and the Star card. Beautiful. I love this. Okay, so some sort of regret that you had before about you feeling like you failed at doing something, or feeling like you weren't good enough to accomplish something here, it definitely opens up some old wounds that you may have been feeling about yourself when it comes to self-adequacy. But what I'm seeing as a result of this is it's giving you a chance to go back and kind of repair the damage that you may have overlooked before. It's like it's bringing things to the surface. Remember, we're in retrograde, guys. Retrograde has officially started today. Mercury is on. Woo, child. And it's a ride, as it always is. A lot of old things that you thought you were over, are going to be coming to the surface again. It's that healing process that comes in every time it comes around. So take advantage of it. It's going to be kind of annoying. We all know that. It's going to be very frustrating. But the whole point of it is to bring up these old scars, these old pains, so that you can actually take a look at them and actually not only forgive yourself, but understand why it is you went through it. And in understanding the situation, you can build a bridge to repairing the damage that caused it in the first place. And that right there leads you to your justice and you getting your wish fulfillment here. You making smarter decisions, not just thinking with your head or letting desire run you to the point that you're not thinking clearly. You're actually using your heart and your head at the same time to get what you want out of the situation here, which is beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna pull some messaging cards for you guys. I wonder what I have to do next. I did Cancer. I just did Gemini. I think I have Libra. I'll check. I'll check after. Let's see. Says trust your path. Some of you guys might be unsure, like I said earlier, about whether or not things are going to work out. Don't buy into thoughts like that, because like I said, it's going to create a lot of confusion. It's going to create your thoughts into reality. So if you're questioning whether or not you're on a wrong path, or saying to yourself, oh my God, you messed up and it's not going to work out, it's almost like creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. You have power in your thoughts. You have power in your speech, more than you have power in your actions, believe it or not. It's the beginning of everything that you do. It's like the Holy Trinity here, mind, body, spirit. First you desire something, then your mind calculates how you're going to get it, and your body takes action into it. So if I, for example, wanted some ice cream right now, I started feeling the desire for it, and then my mind told me, hey, you got to get up and go to the fridge and get some ice cream. So my body actively got up and go to the fridge and got me some ice cream, and then I'm eating it. So imagine that in a negative perspective. If you're thinking things that are going to be self-defeating, you're feeling it, then you're thinking it, and then subconsciously, without you even realizing it, you're putting your own foot in front of your own path and creating stumbling blocks. So be mindful of your thoughts at this time. And even if you're not feeling your best, speak life into yourself. I had to say the same thing to Gemini. Like, speak it until you feel it within yourself. Convince yourself of it so that it becomes something that is your reality. Belief is very powerful. You can do anything when you actually believe it. Practicing the art of belief is not something you get overnight. You just keep doing it until it becomes like a habit that you build up over time, and you don't even realize you're doing it. Believe in yourself, okay? You have at the bottom of the deck, break the chains, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. As always, I really love when you guys come in and join me and get to sit down and have this conversation with me. I said that I will be doing questions if you guys want it. So let me know. I'm gonna end the live right now, so you can always email me and let me know, hey, I want to do a live question session. I'll actually create one for you guys, okay? But if you want personal readings, I do not charge for them, guys. This is something I do as a hobby. I am not making any money off of my channel when it comes to this. I do this out of love and because I want to see every one of you do better and create great things for yourself. So if you want a reading, you can always reach out. The email is below. I'll do it for you and I'll send it to you. And if you do want to contribute to the channel, please just hit the like button. It's free, and you can also subscribe to help the channel grow so others can be blessed like you have. And if you want to do more, there is a donation link below, but it's your choice. There's no force or no habit. Donate whatever you want if you want to. All right, I love you guys. Bye.